guys, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Get Ready With Me. This is Ageless Beauty with Erin, and I am Erin. So, I had not planned to do this. It's been something that's kind of been in my head for a little bit, but I hadn't really sat down and planned it. But today has been this whole week has been a very stressful week, and I like to de-stress by doing my makeup. I'm gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So that's what we're gonna do. So my thought is, I have this thing in my head, this whole festival look, if you will, in my head that I want to try. However, disclaimer, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it from here, but we're gonna try. You know, we're gonna have fun giving it a good college try. That being said, everything I'm gonna use will be listed below. If you have any questions, let me know. Don't forget to check out my ambassador codes. I have discount codes for those of you that are interested in any of those products. Hit it up, use those codes for a discount. And I think I'm just going to jump right into it. I've already done my face, which is very minimal. So I've got foundation on, some powder to set it all, and a little bit of bronzer. But in the scheme of things, the face is the least important. I am going to be using my BH Cosmetics foil shadows. And ignore the fact that I have depanned a couple of these. I used them for something else and traveled with them, and this is a big palette. So I'm going to be using the purples. I really debated this blue, which I really, really like, but I think I'm going to use this purple and this purple. And yeah, I don't even know how to explain what I'm going to do. It's just going to be a coverage here in a prayer. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. So we're going to start. And I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm actually nervous. I mean, if I mess up, I mess up, right? So the goal is, I've got some purple. I'm going with the lighter purple first, and just jump in. Let's go into the hairline. Why not? That's why I really thought I didn't need bronzer, but I did it. Okay, so there's a start. Try to keep it. So basically, yeah, just going to I know, I gave no warning to this. Just said, let's go. There's been an ad pop up on my social medias, and the look is, this is inspired by that look without being that look. And yeah, I thought, you know what, let's try. Don't know if I am capable, but we're going to try. Now I'm going to take a smaller brush with the brighter purple, I guess is, and just kind of hit some places. Yeah. Oops, went the wrong one. Oh well. At least it was purple. Okay, so my goal is to stay at the arch of my brow. That's not too bad. I do feel, I went a little bit further here than I meant to. So I gotta try to even up. Still not quite. All right, I'm not gonna mess with that too much because I'm thinking I was going to use the purple, but I think maybe I will go in with the blue and just kind of do a blue eye that kind of contrasts with that and blend in. Let's see what, let's try it. I mean, at this point, it's all just trial and error, right? All the way up to my brow, which you know I don't typically do color all the way up to my brow. But here you go. Now let's see if I can blend it. I might even do a little bit of a nose contour with this blue. Who knows? Whatever the spirit takes me is exactly what I'm doing today. When you're stressed at work or in life, I highly recommend sitting down and doing what you love with who you love. And in my case, I'm home alone. So this is going to be a what I love moment, and then I will veg out with who I love, my family, later. And tomorrow is makeup brush wash day, so perfect time to get them now. I would probably lighten these up with white or a glitter. Oh, I got a glitter. It's a topper. We'll see. We'll see what I can do with it. I was thinking about going down my nose, but not with the blue. I think the blue is a little bit awesome. Don't get me wrong. It's a little bit awesome, but it's also a little bit harsh. So I'm just blending the blues and the purples. Like I said, I went on and did my eyebrows too, but with the purple in it and the blue, it's really pretty much non-negotiable there. What do you think? What do we think? Now in this, I wasn't thinking about doing it, but hell, we're here. So let's get out our little sparkles and we'll go down here and just add some through here. And I think I do want to, let me see if I can find a little brush. And to do this, just a little bit, just a little. These colors are very pigmented. I mean, obviously. I should use this palette more often. But as you can tell, this isn't going to be like an everyday palette for me. I look so silly. And I don't care. I'm loving it, actually. Okay, so before I get too far, nope, I don't want that one. Get too far into it and I can't find it. There it is, right in front of me. Son of a dog. Let's go in with some white. And I will like put the glitter on here after I do these, but to be fair, I like to brighten up my inside of my eyes. So I'm just putting the white and blending it with the blue. And let's put some said this is not planned, this is literally on the fly, whatever my imagination comes up with. Okay. we'll stop with that. We'll put some beads on. I do have, if you remember my Halsey video, which was almost another festival look. I guess that's kind of why I'm just in this festival mood. But, I had some freckles, some faux freckles, and you know what? Let's just go ahead and contour that whole, yeah, kind of looked weird. Okay. What was I saying? The faux freckles that I got from Halsey's About Face. It was a 6-pack. And the little thing was gone. We're going to use those too. I know what I'm trying to say. It's just not coming out. I actually caught that one. If you've seen me do these, you know that I suck at them. I actually thought I was getting better. But I will say this is probably the first time I'm using like the big ones. And you would think the bigger ones would be easier. I'm going to say that's a big no. Grab it. Now to try to do the same thing on both sides, which I don't guess I have to. I should probably just do this off camera because it's probably going to take a minute. Okay, we're going to do this off camera. I'm just going to say today was not my day for putting on jewels. I lost a ton. The last time I did it, it was so simple. Popped them right on. This time, yep, nope, no luck. But I got some on. I didn't want to go too far down because I do have the freckles to put on. So we stopped with just a few on each side. And I tell you, I don't know. Those things just... Now, let's look at the glitter. It is just a topper. I'm just going to do the whole eye. Can you see? Yeah. Make sure I get the corners. Okay. So a little bit of glitter on top of that foil. I think that looks really good. All right. All right. Now, let's set this shit. Okay. Now, do I do the glitter or do I do the lashes? Not the glitter, the freckles. Go ahead and do this. I will probably go ahead and do the lashes because sometimes I need to touch, and once I put the glitter or the freckles on, I'm not going to want to touch my face. Now these lashes, so there's a purple and a pink, but there's not a purple and a blue, but you can tell they're huge. Yeah, I got them on like Amazon or something, so I don't expect them to be, I've used them once or twice. They are very hard to use and they're huge. But for this kind of a look, isn't that what I want? I want go big or go home. So yeah, look how big that is. Definitely. And the thing about it is normally I trim them, right? But I can't even trim it because this side that I would trim, can you tell? It's got the purple, and this side is the thinner side that I want next to my eyes. So we are probably just going to try to extend it out a little bit. See how that goes. Really don't know how this is going to go. Normally I don't put on any lashes unless I trim them to fit. So expect to be see me on the struggle bus. It looks like the pink and the blue one is the one I used before. It's got a little glue on it. But we're doing the pink and the purple. Wish they had a purple and blue. They have an actual purple and black. You know what? That's the one I'm going to use, is purple and black, because it matches more than the purple and pink. Okay, start over. I should have really paid attention before I started grabbing. Now, it's got a lot of the... I am going to trim. If you can see, there's a little bit of overhang on this. And these are going to be so big anyways, I don't need any extra pokies in my eye. So yeah, this is just a plain black, purple, and black. Might have a little bit of what I call a clear lash, but I think would match better than the purple and the pink. And I've got again, let's trim off these. Excess. It's just the excess band. I guess they use it to help, because every one of them have it. They use it to help secure it to the plastic board. Alright, now I'm not going to do any wild, like, cat eyes or anything. I don't think it's needed with this look, but I will lay down a little bit of mascara, eyeliner, because I feel it, especially as big as these are, it's going to need something, and if I do have to come out further, I might have to fill that in. So let's just go ahead and lay down just a small black liner. If I had been smart, I've got regular lashes I could have used with these little filler pieces that are so cute. That's what I should have done, but I didn't. All right. Well, let's just see what I can do. We'll put that side first because that is going to be, I can't go over on that. But this, I can. It's so big it really doesn't even want to sit flush on my lash. Yep. If you have followed me before and you're back, which I, again, thank you, I love you, you know the loud trucks are just something I can't get away from. They're doing a lot of construction in my neighborhood, so that has a lot to do with it. Okay, here's what it is. I feel like I got a caterpillar on my eye. Normally I put lashes on, you can't feel them or see them. Not in this case. All right. I thought about putting on the Halsey butterfly lashes, but I'm planning to wear them to the concert, and I didn't want to overdo it and, you know, wear them out before I even get a chance to go to the concert in a couple weeks. That one did so much better. Okay, so we're just going to let them set. Do I look like I can fly away? Believe me, I feel like I can fly away. These bad boys are huge. Okay, like I said, they were Amazon cheapies that I bought probably for, I'm pretty sure for a murder mystery that I was doing. So I didn't need any fancy anything, so there you go. We're gonna do eyeliner underneath. I'm really liking this purple and blue combination. The pink would have been cool too, but I think the blue really kind of pops. All right, so so far I am digging it and almost done. So now we just have the face decals, which are the little stars. I bought these for the Halsey concert, but there was 6 in that pack. How amazing is that? Yeah, okay. So first thing we're going to do, obviously, is take the plastic off. Then I'm going to use a little bit of my setting spray to kind of dampen that area, because it is like a tattoo, if you weren't with me the first time. Actually, I take that back. When I did this with the Halsey, I screwed up and didn't get to record this part of it. So, yay, we're doing it today. And so, I know I'm trying to talk. I found these and bought them. I think I just got these on Ulta. And then there's been a new site that's been popping up on my social media feeds, because you know, that's how it goes. And it's the same thing. They didn't all come off. So it stopped right here, which is, this one went further than this one. This one's still sitting here. And I don't know if I could, I probably, when I put these on, because the way it fits, should trim them and do it like that, but we'll see. Anyways, it's a new, it's the same thing, except for they're bigger, and I'm like, ooh, they look so cool. That's better. And yeah, I've been tempted to try them. Yeah, I think when I do these, I need to like cut the nose out and then do it so it gets further out. Okay. Anyways, what do you think? I think these things are so stinking cute. Stinking cute. And they just wash right off when you do your makeup remover. Okay. Now, lipstick. I really am not sure what lipstick I'm going to go with, but I've got this really bright pink. I figured we'll start with this, but hold on. Time out. Now that I said that, I have a purple. Let's do it. If we're going to do it, let's do it.
do you think? I think the purple was the right choice. All right. So what do you think?
Quick video. Just wanted to sit down and kind of unwind after some stress stuff going on.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I did pretty good getting my concept from my head to my face. I think in the future, well, I don't know if I'll ever do this again, but I didn't need the bronze because the purple pretty much just did it as a bronze blush moment. So anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. And until next time, goodbye.